I'm Steve Long. I'm the CEO here at Hancock Health, and I'm here with Lexa. Now, Lexa and I met actually about 6 months ago, I think, and we were recording another video up here in the Andis unit. And Lexa happened to be sitting, I think, at the desk, and we were having a great conversation. I said, hey, you know what, we really need to sit down and talk sometime. So this is the opportunity for us to get back together and talk. So Lexa, tell us about you, where you're from, and then how you came to even spend time here.
So I'm from Greenfield, Indiana. I was actually born here, and so I always just wanted to volunteer at a hospital, and it was a local place that I could get involved. I looked at your website and I just entered my name in that form, and ever since it's history.
So I understand that there's something special about the day that you were born. What is that?
I was actually born the day after the Colts won the Super Bowl. So they won the Super Bowl on February 4th, 2007, and I was born on February 5th, 2007. My dad is a diehard Colts fan, so of course he wouldn't take my mom until the game was over, but thankfully there was a hospital right by. It was so funny.
Oh my, well, I'm glad that we were here to make sure that you could be born.
Yes. And he still continued watching the game, the victory parade, whenever I was born.
Well, it was a victory parade for you as well.
I know, that's what I tell people.
So is it kind of a neat opportunity to be able to actually volunteer in the place where you were born?
Yeah, I think it's a neat opportunity. Whenever I first walked into the waiting room, I just had like the memories of whenever my brother was being born here, and I was like, wait, I've been here before. So I just had this awe moment whenever I walked in the doors the first time, and I was like, this all looks familiar.
So how long have you been volunteering here?
I've been volunteering here for around 2 years.
2 years, so you started when you were 15.
15.
As a volunteer, what kind of activities are you engaged in?
I typically do anything that will help the nurses. So normally just your typical things like cleaning cribs or cleaning the nursery, running drinks to different people. I once helped like babysit a couple of kids so their dad could go down and watch the C-section, and that was so nice for me because I'm like, if I wasn't here, then he wouldn't have been able to be there for her.
Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. What a wonderful story. And I'm sure that dad came back and he was just overjoyed.
Right, he didn't have to worry about his children.
So as you think about Hancock Region, you were born here and your brother was born here and you're volunteering here now, is that the start of something more that you're planning to do in your life?
I definitely want to be a pediatrician. I really love children and I really love medicine, and I just think that's a great opportunity to bring the two together. My pediatrician, Lori Ween, who actually works at Hancock, I just always love going to see her, and I just think that I would love to have that connection with kids.
Have you always wanted to be a doctor?
I definitely think so. My mom was the athletic trainer at New Palestine High School, so I'd always go in with her and I'd always grab like some gloves and like stick the little stethoscope on my stuffed animals, and I think that's the moment that I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
So as you're volunteering here, what are the kind of things that you see that help you even more refine what you want to do and why you want to do it? And are there any experiences that you've had that are memorable?
I definitely think working with the nurses and the doctors have kind of helped me realize that this is a community that I would want to be a part of. Peds nurses are some of the sweetest people you'll ever meet and kind-hearted. And actually on my first day, I was so scared to walk down to the cafeteria because I didn't know where to go. And one of the nurses was like, I'll walk you down, I'll show you where it is. And I'm like, these are the type of people that I want to spend my professional career with.
Usually it's later in life, even when they go to college, that people figure out, this is the path I want to take. And yet you figured it out early. Do you have friends that have figured out what their career path is as early as you have?
Yes.
You have. Like, what kind of things are they looking at?
They're also looking into healthcare. Volunteering is a very rewarding experience. It is a great way to get hands-on experience and just learning the ins and outs of it. And especially if you're going to spend that much time in college, you have to know that it's something that you want to do. And you're not going to know that you're going to want to do it unless you actually immerse yourself in it. And you'll just leave every day feeling like you've done good for your community. So not only are you doing great things for your community, but you're also learning if it's something that you're going to want to do or not.
Well, Lexa, thanks so much for taking time to sit down and talk with me about this. It is a pleasure having you here working and volunteering with us, and I look forward to hiring you as a doctor someday.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.